Hey guys, and welcome back to Shadow Empire with me, Time and Tactics. Now, I think it's a good time to take a look at our cities at this point. There's a couple things right now that makes that interesting, I think. First of all, somebody pointed out that the max range from a city that you want to have an asset outside of the city is 6 hexes. Right now in Hexapeak, we are more than 6 hexes away for the Natarita metal plant, I think it is. Let's look at it here. Metal mine, right. There are 3,000 people working there, but it's actually more than 6 hexes, as you can see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or I don't know if it counts the road or not, but let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we want to do to avoid getting strain in Hexapeak, we can assign the metal mine here to Ryerfield. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to start by selecting a hex in Ryerfield here, and then selecting zone borders, and then left-clicking on Natarita over there. Okay, so now it's part of Ryerfield, and we can see that actually right away here. If we go to Ryerfield, it's a village. We have a populace of 20,700. That is the population plus the workers, right? And the population here is 11,800, but we have 3,200 actual jobs. 3,000 of those are from the metal mine. So that's taken care of now. As far as getting our cities, well, I was looking at the strategic, not the strategic map, but the stratagems. If you go to the, where is it? There, small stratagems. We have quite a few of these, right? What I could do is I could generate a few extra scrap points, and then if I have 15, I could then turn them into some random card. And getting a random card might not be bad, because as a new city, let's say we set one up here, I'm thinking about that, right? We set that up there, and we're not going to have really anything that the private sector is going to create on their own. We have to come in with some stratagem and kickstart that, and we need cards for that. We have a couple, I think, already, but it'd be good to get more. And on top of that, we have a collection of colonists not doing anything, 6,000 now. We could do more even, but that'd be a good start up here in Earthspire. So I think that is it's going to be high up on the agenda. And plus, on top of that, I think if we go to reports, letterbox, did we say, it doesn't say here, but the actual zeitgeist going on right now is that I think that means that we get more productivity from the private sector. So this is going to be a priority. Once we get this one done, and that's 0.1 turn left, I think we're good, right? Industrial points, metal, yeah, we're going to have everything we need there. Let's create a new city up here. And that should be within range of both of these sides, of the east and the west coast here. Before we go to the next turn, let's take a look at this Galactic Republic grade machine gun. It has a laser, what does it have? Light plasma blaster. And that is a little bit different. It doesn't use ammunition up here that we have a decent amount of. Instead, it's going to be using energy. Right now we have 664 energy. I think it's going to be okay, right? So we can keep it for now, but we have 2 of these. One up here, 1 BG, and then the second one, second BG down here. They're both going to need energy. But I think that will have to do it for this turn. Let's go to the next one. Round 41, and we lost 100 infantry, but we didn't actually kill anybody. Time of culture is going on. Extra private investment, we talked about that. That's going to be great. Research complete. Power plant. That will give us energy, right? Well, let's take a look at it. And we operationalized a new OOB. That is the Light Armor Corps. Light Armor Brigade and Light Armor Army at just a different size, right? But now we can go on to one of the other ones that we already know about, but we have not yet researched. And we discovered a new tech, padded envirosuit. This is good news. I have to go back and see what are we actually working on right now. But I would love to get padded envirosuit, more armor, right? And advancing troops found hidden treasure near Seago in the south. 216 credits. Okay, I mean that's fine. We had money before. We gained more stratagems, and more over here as well. There's that zoo project again. We have quite a few of those. Let's take a look at our decisions now. Empire dashboard, it is pretty good. We'll leave it. We go to letterbox. Treasure found, yep, 216 credits. We have 1,187 now. Economic Council research new tech. Power plant. So here I am in Hexapeak now. If I select construct, we can see here, if we go to constructing a city asset, Industry, nope. Energy, 1. Power plant takes 3 turns to do, 3 rounds. 1,000 workers, 333 metal, 83 industrial points, and 1 machine every turn, every round. In return, we'll have to employ 1,100 people, and we'll convert 500 oil, fuel, into 500 energy. That's going to be helpful if we have more of these units. It's going to be a later thing, I think. Right now, these Galactic Republic units, we got those, out of a fluke, so we don't really need them for a while, I think. How much do we make here in metals? Not metals, in fuel. Delivered from zone 732. We could actually get one now and convert to energy. Energy is maximum storage 796. Okay, it's not very much. It's actually quite close. That's interesting. Okay. What we want to do though here, maximum storage is 5,039. I should really be selling that. So sell, can't. Low price. Traders have no interest in buying that. Okay. We won't do that then. Let's go back into our reports then. So that was a new tech, power plant. Keep that in mind for later. New asset type available, the power plant. Right, that's the one we just looked at. We get a new OOB, Light Armor Corps, Light Armor Brigade, and Light Armor Army. Let's look at that under race formation. So it would be here with OHQ. And it's right here on top, right? So here we have a Light Armor Brigade, 5 units. So we get these 270 Crusaders. We could use that. Okay, it's going to cost us a bit. 23% here on items. This number right there, we don't have enough even for a brigade. Core, 7%. Army, almost nothing. They're huge. But that's something to keep in mind, so we know we have it. That's the Staff Council. Should we check out the Council? Let's do that. Organizations. Staff Council. Yeah, we're done here. Light Armor Army is done. We finished the OOB. So we need to pick a new one. Let's go back to the decisions again then. So we can see here from the Staff Council overview that we are just now done with it. We need to pick a new one. But let's go back to the letterbox. What do we have? Do we have an option to do that? Military Research Council, that's that. There's nothing here. Well, we'll wait. Let's go through these and then we'll go back to the Staff Council to tell them what to do. Military Research Council discovered new tech. Padded virus suit. So it's right up here. It's military tech. It's been discovered. Research, no. It's a lightly armored version of the virus suit. So Staff Council and Military Research Council, we got to talk to both of them to get stuff, get going on stuff there. New stratagems generated, we got quite a few. Elite Equality Party, we gained a new one. Again, Zoo Project. So when they're happy, Elite Equality, they give us this Zoo Project all the time. Syndic Union News, mind is now at plus level. Okay. Now I think what we can do is we go to the decisions here. Economic Council set research objective. So working on hydroponics again, I guess we'll keep that, right? Yeah, we don't have anything else.
Order acknowledged.
And then on the OOB side, yeah, the Staff Council. Here we go. We have these available. These OOBs that we can research. RPG Infantry Army, Siege Infantry, Assault Infantry, a Motorized MG. Maybe look at Siege? We'll look at that, 80.
Roger that.
And there's a new auction. We're going to say no bids for that. That's too much money for us even now.
Roger that.
So going back here to the Military Research Council notification, let's see if we can research that. So call him up. Research, what are we doing right now? Researching gas-powered small arms. Yeah, okay, I do want that. And then we'll do padded virus suit. Research points is 29. Military Research Council. I should have just, looked at that before I went ahead and spent, what was it, 2 political points? I think it was. But keep that target.
Wilco.
And we can go back into this the report screen. Go back to organization, Military Research Council, gas-powered small arms right there. Yep, so let's just do that. Now, if we look at these units, you can see the little square here, yellow, yellow, blue. It's not fantastic. We have a road here, ending, but I think because of the sealed road, we can extend that down a little bit more and still take advantage of the logistics because the action point is going to be sufficient. I've enabled traffic signs here. We can check this out here. We've used 73 out of 100 of the truck points coming from, I think, from Hexapeak, and 87 out of 100 from the other side, Rirefield, I guess. So we still have another hex we can use, minimum, maybe more, right? So maybe we'll get another road. Maybe we'll just go ahead and do the sealed road while we're at it here. So it will cost us 90 industrial points to just take the last part of the road here, that is a dirt road, to make it sealed. Well, 190 to go 2. We have 249. Let's go ahead and do that then. So there we go. Now that's done. So we should be better off now down here, enabling those units. Yeah, so we should get better throughput here. There's a low mountain forest. Heavy forest going to go through here, right? We have to go actually with the road this way if we want to go down to Seago, or what was the other one? Peekaboo? Yeah, Peekaboo. But let's move in these units. They should be in decent shape now. Although I could try to attack. What is our recon there? 54. No, we don't want to do that. We'll go ahead and move over there. And cut them off. Move these in here. We got to keep... Peekaboo is the one that we have like 2 turns to do. Recon here now is what? 53. We can see now there's a few units. Maybe, right? Send one up there. We have one more unit here. I think one more? No, 2 more units. We'll leave 1 unit down there just in case somebody comes in and swoops it up last turn. So we'll put them right there. Further north, we know we have a unit here somewhere. I'm sitting in the mountains. That's what I like here with an infantry unit. That's quite good. This is a motorized unit. Yellow square. Okay. You get okay supplies there. If we go down and put ourselves here, that might be a better location. It's still behind the river, right? The river is right there. So if they attack us, we should be in decent shape. And we can block this here, it feels like, now all the way down. They're not going to come in and take over there. Up in the north, there's still 1 unit there. We have this one to take. We're still holding them there. There is a blue square. I think the problem here is that we have a dirt road and not a sealed road. I was going to do more. 59 now. We need to build more up here. I'm getting... Don't be... And we do have our asset now. Construction finished. Next turn, it can start shipping stuff from here, which is not the same to say it's going to be able to pick up stuff here and send it over there. It will start from over here. But once we get the city here, it's going to make a difference, I think. It's going to be a priority to build this road up to get that to a sealed road, I think. But now, if we wanted to, we could make a city up here, couldn't we? Let's go ahead and check that out by selecting Colonize here. First selecting Earthspire and then Colonize. We cannot do it. We have less than 5 logistical points available. It's not possible to do it now. We'll see if this Earthspire will actually help next turn as we get that going, or if it's not in the right location. It's over here. It can't really pick up the colonist all the way from Hexapeak, right? But let's see about that next turn. There's no point looking at now, I don't think. Now the unit's up here. Am I going to move this one? I think I moved this one up too, right? We'll leave it there, right? Oh, I forgot to look at the history. Let's look at that. So we had what happen there? Oh, that unit is there. They attacked us down here. And we were pushed down. Okay. And then I moved them back up before I looked at that. Okay. So let's go down and let's go over there and check it out again. How are they doing it? Didn't even look at the unit. This one here. 5th Hexapeak Guards Battalion. It's a militia unit. They have no supplies there. They have a little bit of ammo. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens there. We didn't actually kill anybody. I could fire here with the artillery, but let's go ahead and go to the next turn and see what happens here in Earthspire, logistics-wise, and see how we're doing. Round 42. We killed 100 this time, and nobody on our side died. That's good news. It's still a time of culture. We kept our promise to hold Peekaboo. Great news, our word score is going to go up. And we discovered a new tech, high-velocity guns. Well, this is good. We're getting a lot now. Military Research Council is really coming through. Discovered, not researched. More stratagems. And there's another zoo project. They are really giving us a lot, aren't they now? Let's look at our reports. I'd like to go to the letterbox. Demand resolved. Our word score increased by 3. Our political points increased with 20. We have 190 now. Military Research Council discovered a new tech. Okay. New stratagems, Elite Equality Party, a zoo project. They gave us that. Syndic News. They gave us a faction stratagem, Plea of Friendship. Well, I know I have a lot of those there now, right? We'll see if we attack now. We'll take everybody and attack. What do we get? 7-1. Yeah, 7-1. Before we do it, let's do one more ranged attack. What do we have in ammo? We have 186. I need to buy more. Workshop. a little bit more ammunition. Let's do that. We'll do 200.
Affirmative.
Okay, here we are. Now return fire. Let's go ahead and fire on them. And they're sitting at no entrenchment. Readiness 63. Okay, autoplay. Can see it's going down steadily there. Well, 46. It helps for sure, I think. This is a multiplier to their ability to be able to fight back, you know, when we attack them during a ground attack here. Let's go ahead and attack in. We'll go ahead and select everybody. What do we get? We should get decent numbers now. 9 to 1. This should be it. And then we don't have to worry about them anymore, at least, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here we see our numbers. I want to go to graphic and we'll zoom out and autoplay. Remember, the first 2 rounds in combat, you get a negative modifier. Oh, look at how many die here. That's it, they're done. Okay, good. Oh look, we lost a unit here. We lost a medical team. Was that worth it? Yeah, probably was worth it. Okay, so now they're gone. We don't have to worry about it. We can at the very least put them back on the road so we don't have to ship so many logistical points. Although maybe not quite yet. We can move them. I guess I won't move anybody down there. We'll let them sit here. So that attack went well. We still have 386 ammo left. And what do we say about here in the south? Can I even attack here? Let's see. 13 to 1. Yeah, we can still do it. Let's go ahead and attack here now with that Galactic Republic unit.
Yes, sir. We're going in. Successful.
Yeah, we took them out. Excellent. Okay, now that's going to be super helpful. So we own this. Now I'm going to send down 1 unit. I can't go down there. I was going to say go down here. We'll send this one down here. There, and we'll send you up here. Yeah, now it's looking good. And I think our demand is now fulfilled, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Send down units and take these. So the goal is to get a city down here as well. Figure out the food situation. And there is a unit down here as well. If you go up to Earthspire, you can see there's a strain here now, probably because well, it's not it's an asset, but it doesn't produce anything. But it's well above 6 squares away. Getting a city there now, I'm worried about it. It would be very far to get anything sent up there. I feel we need to get... So here's the plan. Here's what I'm thinking. If we say that Wirefield is the key here, we need to get it to 25,000, upgrade the city. Once that's upgraded, build a agricultural facility. Now we can ship it out to everybody. We have a few more units to get, so I can go over to the SHQ. We'll go to replacement, and we can look here. 500 infantry. Okay, we'll take and get 5 here. Produce, and that will be shipped out automatically using our logistics. And we don't need... We'll need a machine gun too. And that's it. We'll leave it at that. It's going to be shipped out automatically. It's not going to help the food situation, but still. And the next turn, we can take them and move them around, I think, a little bit better. Okay, so that's looking good. We've got this one going here. That asset. There. It is the truck station. It's ready to go. Well, I haven't looked at my decisions yet. Let's look at them. Osiris wants a special exemption. It's the commander, our OHQ commander. Do we grant that? They're happy here. Democracy goes up. But let me just switch it over here. We really want meritocracy because we got a goal around that. Goes up. Heart goes up by 6, which is okay. We're pushing down on that. We can go with this one. We could do that. 1 political point.
Copy that.
Nobody disliked that. That's fine. Maritime Trading House, they're here. We have 1,200. Let's make sure we are okay with them. We'll talk to them. Artemis Main Maritime Trade House.
Good morning.
Yep, and people like that anyway, so that's good. So going back to our councils, our organizations, it might be a good idea to look at them and see what's going on here. And specifically, I want to look at Staff Council. We're working on a Siege Infantry Army. We know about the Light Armor Army. Military Research, we're working on gas-powered small arms. Then we get that padded envirosuit that we're going to do, I think. And model design, new artillery model. That's all fine. We've taken out the units here, so we own this now. That's also fine. We are weak on food. So while we can't push down here, everybody is suffering from food. And the way I see it, we need to go and do something here. Now what I could do, if you remember the stratagems, I could go for scrap mode. and scrap and see if I can get something that will allow us to create a farm. Although I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, is that a likely card to get? You don't know what you get. Basically, to spend 15 points, these here are worth different number of points. Let me zoom in a little bit. There. So you can see here we have one of these, 3 of these. We could do a click on scrap mode. 1 point, 1.2 points. So yeah, we could get that. If you go to small stratagems, there's a lot of points here. We could definitely do it. Should we do one and just see what we get the first time? Because I haven't really done one. Let's go to the skip out of the scrap mode and go to feasts. What does it give us? Worker and population happiness increased with 2d10. And that's going to be important to keep that, because if we get a lot of cities and they're not yet quite ready, we can always play a card like that. So I'm reluctant to play that. We have 7 of these zoo projects. So if I go scrap mode again, that's 9 points. That's 9 points. That's a lot here. If I take one of those, keep an eye on this here. So we scrap that. That's 1. We get 9. That's a lot. So if we take one more, now we get 1 card. Let's see what we get. New stratagem has been crafted. Loyal Wheeler. A junior loyal wheeler has been convinced to join us. Probably not anything to do with education. Or with food, I mean. And it's over here. What does that give us? New leader will be placed in a reserve pool. I don't know what that means. A wheeler? Has been convinced. Well, we could ask for another organization to be built, but I don't think we need that right now. That's the problem. I don't think cards is the answer here, right? At this point. We need to get this population up. We are taking in a few from these free folks, so that's good. Is there anything else I can do? Could I actually improve that by taking some area from down here? Now, there's no other free folk here. Would be way over there. It would be kind of stupid. Wait, this one. If you look at the asset here, 7,600 free folk. Let's do that. We'll switch it over. Zone borders, and click on that. So now we should be able to get them into Wirefield here, I would think, right? So instead of having, 11,200, so we, 7,500 now. Yeah, exactly, we have more, but they're going to be coming into the city because I think the city is fairly happy. 9/5, so yeah, it should help. Okay, well, anyway, I'm out of time here, guys, and I'll come back next time. We'll see if I can figure this out, and we'll play more of Shadow Empire.